Good morning, viewers. Welcome to our deliberation on GST. I would like to inform you that on 1st August 2022, the Department of Consumer Affairs, Central Government, has issued a very important notification on packaged commodities. Friends, you all know that effective from 18 July 2022, all specified packaged commodities appearing under GST tariff, whether branded or non-branded, are subject to payment of GST. This is mandatory. Previously, packaged commodities only with brand names used to be charged under GST. But effective from 18 July 2022, all packaged commodities specified in the GST tariff are subject to payment of GST at the rate of 5%. In other words, from 18.7, the scope of GST on packaged commodities has been expanded to a great extent. As all of you know, many products have been included under these packaged commodities for the purpose of GST, like butter, like Lassi, Muri, Khoi, Murki, many other items have been included as a new taxable commodity effective from 18 July 2022. In addition to the previously packaged materials which used to be sold under brand name. So, at present, which are the packaged commodities are subject to payment of GST? Very important guidelines. Number one, it has to be specified in the GST tariff. Secondly, it has to be pre-packed, that means it is sold in a package. And third, the package contains statutory declarations. In other words, even if it is covered in the GST tariff, even if the item is covered under the packaged commodities, but do not require any declaration under the Packaged Commodities Rule, then such items will not come under GST. This is a very important information. That means declaration as statutorily required for packaged commodities has to be mandatory in that particular case. For example, any item packaged with a total quantity of 25 kg and above, although it is packaged, although it is appearing in the GST tariff, but it will not come under GST. Now question is that GST is already implemented from 18 July 2022. You are a manufacturer, you are a packer, or you may be an importer also. You are selling those items in a packaged material. So from 18 July 2022, there will be a change in the MRP. Under Packaged Commodities Rules, under the head declaration, you have to specify the MRP. So effective from 18/7/2022, you need to print the revised MRP. Suppose those items which are coming fast from 18 July. Previously, their MRP was calculated based on 0 GST. But from 18/7, if that item comes under GST net, your MRP will change. Or it can be in other way also. I am just giving an example. Some item GST was say 2% or 1%. I am just giving an example, although there is no such item. But if the GST rate is increased to 5%, obviously there will be change in MRP. And you have several materials lying in your stock as on 17 July 2022, wherein all MRP is already mentioned. This notification is basically dealing with this issue. What will happen in respect of the stocks or printed wrappers which were in hand as on 17 July 2022? Can you use it? Can you sell those pre-packed materials with old MRP to the market? So please follow my guidelines. Very important guidelines, and it is applicable to lakhs and lakhs registered taxpayers who are selling packaged commodities. Now from 18/7, all these items can be sold under the old package itself, but you have to specify the revised MRP in the form of a sticker or a computer declarations, so that you can use your stock which were there on 17 July 2022, and you can use up to 31st January 2023. So government has given enough time to use and clear your old stocks. Condition that revised MRP should not be in excess of the amount which are only with regard to the GST element. In other words, suppose if your MRP was 100 rupees and GST impact is 5 rupees, your revised MRP for the purpose of these declarations or sticker cannot be more than 105. You cannot increase your price because of this change in the rules. You only increase MRP to the extent of impact of GST. That is very important condition. Therefore, all the manufacturers, importers, packers, they should organize a sticker with revised MRP, and they can continue to sell the old products which are lying with them. But the time target is 31st January 2023. Another important guideline is that the manufacturer, importer, packers must give a circular to all their dealers, distributors, including to the director of the consumer divisions of the central government, and also to the controller of the legal metrology in the state. Therefore, circulars are to be issued to three different entities. One, to the dealers, distributors, retailers by way of a circular. What circular will contain? It will contain the revised MRP. What is the second obligation? Inform to the Consumer Affairs Department of the central government. It is director. And also to the state Legal Metrology Department. Copy of this circular, which will indicate the revised MRP. Next question is that what about unused wrappers? Packaging material is very costly. These packaging materials might be there for the next 3-4 months or 5 months production. And all the packaging material already contains the MRP value. It is printed. So department said you can still continue to use the old wrappers, old packaging materials, but the time target is 31st January 2023. There are also to take cognizance of three important issues. One, the manufacturer, packer, importers, they should also issue 2 advertisements in the newspaper stating therein the revised price. So apart from informing to the Director of Consumer Affairs and the State Legal Metrology Department, they are also obliged to issue 2 advertisements stating therein the revised MRP. This is number 1 obligations. Another area I would also suggest that the impact of GST is also to be calculated. Actually, you can add only to the extent of GST element. But this GST element is to be calculated based on value addition. Suppose the product is 100 rupees. It is sold at 70 rupees to the stockist. So value addition on 70 rupees, 5%. Then stockist is selling by keeping 20% profit. So accordingly, the value addition of stockist will be different. Then stockist is selling to the distributor, and distributor is selling to the retailer, and retailer is selling to the consumer. The total impact 5%, 100 rupees net sale today without GST, the price will be 105. But this 5 rupees is because of the value additions at 3 or 4 stages. It is suggested, it is not obligatory, that to keep that GST impact in stages, total could be ₹5, but maybe different at different stages. This is another area for compliance, or it will be helpful, and we have already explained that the old wrappers, old packaging materials can still be used in case, not right now, if there is any change in GST rate and the rate is reduced. We have all discussed about the cases where GST rate is implemented, newly implemented, effective from 18/7/2022 on packaged commodities. But if you find some rate has been reduced, if there is any such product, in that case also the MRP will be revised MRP, and the extent of the reduction should be taken into account while fixing the revised MRP. So, where there is a MRP is increased, it will be subject to the maximum of GST rate increase. Where the GST rate is reduced, in that case the revised MRP should take care of the revised GST rate, reduced GST rate, and the reduction will take place to the extent of reduction in the GST rate. So if we summarize, number one, from 18/7, all packaged commodities which are specified in the GST tariff and for which there is a declaration is necessary. Declaration means name of the manufacturer, MRP, etc. under Legal Metrology Act, read with Packaged Commodities Rules. Those items will be subject to payment of GST. It could be branded, it could be non-branded also. So far, all materials are concerned wherein the goods have been manufactured, packed and ready on 17 July. You can continue to sell those materials, but the revised MRP has to be specified with the help of a sticker. Third compliance, please issue a circular to your dealer, distributor, retailer indicating your revised MRP value, and copy must be given to the Director of Consumer Affairs Department of the central government and the Legal Metrology divisions of the state or union territories. Then please give at least 2 advertisements stating therein the revised MRP rate, and next you calculate the impact of the GST so that if there is an inquiry about the revised price, you can substantiate it. Next, you can continue to use your old packaging materials till 31st January 2023 so that there is no wastage of already manufactured packing material and you are getting a long time to exhaust your stocks. That means from August to January 23. So friends, these are the major compliances on the part of the packers, importers, manufacturers in respect of specified packaged commodities which are under declaration system under the Legal Metrology Act. Thank you very much for your patient hearing. My name is Timir Baron Chatterjee. I am the mentor and managing partner of PCN Global and Economic Advisory Services LLP. We have our offices all over India. We practice on both direct and indirect taxations, IPR, corporate law, foreign trade, FEMA, and other commercial areas. Friends, I have a request. If you feel that this deliberation is helpful to you, please share it with your friends, associates, group companies. Please like it and please subscribe it. The advantage of subscription is that we will continue to come out various deliberations not only on GST or income tax but on various other areas like IPR, corporate law, NCLT matter, foreign trade, FEMA, and it will be intimated to you immediately so that you just have a glance and get yourself updated on all relevant issues. I personally feel this video will be highly helpful to the corporates, to the professionals, to the students, tax advisory services, and even students or UPSC aspirants. Thank you very much for your patient hearing once again.